once said, "Keep the sunshine always in your face, and the shadows will fall behind you." Oftentimes in life, we're faced with impossible situations. Situations where we look at things and we're just like, how am I ever going to succeed? How am I ever going to be like that? How am I ever going to look like them? How am I ever going to be like them? We get discouraged and we get depressed. We just need to find a new angle. Xenophon of Athens, general. He was fighting the Persians, and he lost. He had about 2,000 men left with him, and he had still lost. He knew he had lost, and he had to get all of these men home. But he was in the middle of the enemy territory, and he had no way to get into their home. It's easy for you to imagine him just getting really depressed and being like, well, the only situation I see is to surrender and hope that the enemy take my men alive. Otherwise, all my men will just die. The Xenophon refused to admit defeat. He had lost the battle, but he would not lose his men. He's in a hopeless situation. And he finds a solution. He gathers all his men together and finds out which one can ride a horse. He gets all of those together and he has them defend against an overwhelming enemy while he gets the rest of the men out of the dangerous territory. The men that can ride a horse then quickly follow behind on horseback. It's a situation that was hopeless, and he brought a solution to it. He just needed a new angle to find his way, to find a way for his men to come home. It's a phrase I love. It's when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. This is a great example of how the mind works. Our minds tend to perceive things in a certain way. It often is fixed. If we see something as unachievable, then we're not going to try it. Mount Everest is one of the highest mountains in the world, yet somebody climbed it. The only reason they climbed it was they believed that they could do it. If they had not believed that they could actually make it to the top of the mountain, they would never have made it there. There are countless examples of people changing the way they look at something and finding a solution that previously was impossible. Each of us in our own lives are faced with countless situations. We're depressed, we're downhearted, we have no way out. I'm here to tell you, there is a way out. You just need to look for a new angle.